Hey everyone, Coach Mike Collette from Prototype Training Systems here. Just want to do a tutorial video on the goblet squat. So you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell for this movement. And for this one in particular, what we're looking for is full range of motion. So as we go into the squat, descend down, we want the crease of the hip below the top of the knee. So I'm just going to play the movement for you. So I'll take my kettlebell and I'm going to clean it up into this goblet position. So notice how the kettlebell is in contact with my chin or just under my chin in contact with my chest. So we want to keep the implement close to your body during this movement, not too far away. The further that implement is out in front of your center of mass, that may put a little bit more pressure on your lower back. Remember, when those implements are in the front position, that's going to be a little bit more core or midline intensive. So from this position, we're going to take a deep breath in, gather some breath, brace. Think like you're bracing for a punch. So as I take the big breath, I push my hips back, descend down. Notice in the bottom here, this is that full range of motion I'm looking for. So you can see how the crease of my hip is below the top of my knee. I'm keeping my knees in line with my toes and my feet are flat on the ground. Here I'm going to press up the middle of my foot, extend my hips and knees. Now I'm just showing just another position for the kettlebell. So if you're using a kettlebell for the goblet position, you can turn it around and hold it in this position. This may feel a little bit more comfortable versus grabbing it by the horns of the kettlebell. And then the movement's the exact same. Big breath, brace, hips come slightly back and the knees drive out and again in line with the toes. I'm going to kind of pause each position here. My chin's nice and neutral. My feet are flat on the floor, knees tracking those toes. And I go through that full range of motion and extend and breathe at the top. So that is the goblet squat. Again, you can use a kettlebell, dumbbell. You can increase the weight, but again, we want to practice full range of motion here on this movement.